Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Ready to fire from the pistol. They go to the ground. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Mayava. Right on the money. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Trojans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Makes the grab. It's Lane. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
So Rutgers offense will go to work for the first time today. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game. And we've... Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting just last week, a commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that cat.
Catch in the middle. It's Fowler. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a first down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're knocking on your door 1st and goal.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to throw. It's Mayava. Big guy smells it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Fires to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And that is no good. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Sanders. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. They're backed up just a little. 1st and 10 from their own 19. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Got enough for the 1st. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
So now it's 2nd and long. Fires to the right. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. I know you want to go to this guy because he's made so many plays for you, but when he's doubled, surely somebody else has a much easier play to make.
And it might not...
Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Southern Cal! Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might. Hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. That's caught. It's Lane. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Leaves it with the back. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They're going to ride this running back. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive lineman gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so...
Touchdown, USC! A great catch and run for 6.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. He slings it deep to the left.
And that's not a surprise for this offense, man. They continue to find him. He's made those big plays. He's put some touchdowns on the board. He's been the big play guy in this offense. I don't think I'd stop either. We're still getting started in this football game, and they're going to see more of those deep shots to him.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They're not only ready to fight on, they're ready to deliver knockout punches with plays like that.
Yeah, they typically are, and it's typically Hollywood scripts, right? Just beautiful playmakers, big bodies, fast bodies. We'll highlight the famous celebrity quarterbacks. That's just what USC does.
The Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quickly complete. On the move at the 30. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation. And that time...
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Well, the quarterback...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Fires to the wideout. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Trojans in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Unloads it left. Fired in there, but incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Here comes the heat. Got room to work. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
Well, he hasn't called his own number very often in this game. That actually is the first time he's taken off and scrambled, but it was a really good decision. He's been killing this defense through the air. You've seen the arm talent, you've seen the accuracy. That time, really nice decision to tuck it and get what he can get. He's got this defense on their heels.
And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9. They want to throw it. Oh, they're after him. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway.
The Trojans will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take it. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Under fire. He'll get rid of it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Trojans line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes it. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. It's caught. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on 2nd down. Quarterback moving. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Really nice run there, and you've seen him do this a time and time again in this game so far. You've got the lead. We're way late in the 3rd quarter now. Not going to surprise me if they just keep leaning on this guy a little bit. Keep force-feeding him the football because he's looking really good.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this 3rd quarter in style. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Thought he... The Trojans are threatening on 1st and goal. Marches ahead. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Makes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the catch on the left. Finds some room. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Trojan. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. There he goes. Makes it past the marker. Past the 20. And he ran away from the crowd. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll leave it with him. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Hands it off. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty.